Teotihuacan, almost 2,000 years old. Its apogee was about 400 AD.
The people who built this grand city came after the Olmecs and were heavily influenced by the Olmecs. This city became extremely powerful and influential all across Mesoamerica, right down to Belize and Guatemala. And cultures such as the Maya, who came afterwards, and then the Aztecs, were influenced greatly. Here we see what the Aztecs called the Avenue of the Dead. It runs perfectly straight, in line with the peak of a mountain, which is behind the hill you see in the background, and in front of that hill you can see the Pyramid of the Moon. On the west side of the Avenue of the Dead, we see this pyramid, which is the second largest pyramid so far discovered in the New World. It's built on top of a natural cave, and it is called the Pyramid of the Sun.
The mythology of the Mexica, who were named the Aztecs by the Europeans, is that they came from the north, probably from what they call the Aztlan, the motherland, which was probably Colorado, Arizona, or California, that area, and they came south looking for the promised land, which would be indicated to them by an eagle eating a snake on top of a cactus, which they found when they arrived to what is now Mexico City, Tenochtitlan. What is definitely true about all of that is that they did come from the north, and they did end up in Mexico City, well, what is now Mexico City, and they most likely passed right through here. Now, when they passed through here, the city was abandoned, but I'm sure they were very impressed with the pyramids, and that probably inspired them to build some of their own.
They called it the Avenue of the Dead because when they came through here, the wooden structures that would have been built on top of these platforms weren't there anymore, and so they looked like tombs. Here we are in front of the Moon Pyramid, in what's called the Plaza de la Luna. This area would have been extremely important. Many ceremonies would have taken place here, including sacrificing of animals and humans. We'll wrap this up with a 360-degree pan. On the left is the Pyramid of the Sun. Here we're looking south down the Avenue of the Dead and the ceremonial platforms. And we get a bit of a view of this landscape, the Mexican Altiplano, immense, flat and dry, and accented with volcanic features.